Let's take one example on node analysis. Set up nodal equations for the given circuit. Find power supplied by 5 volt source. This is the given circuit. We supposed to calculate power supplied by 5 volt source. So this is 5 volt source. What power this 5 volt source is supplied to the circuit, that we supposed to calculate using node analysis. We know that in node analysis we supposed to identify the nodes. Here we have one node, we'll call it as V1, and this is say V2 node. So in node analysis, first we supposed to calculate node voltages, that is V1 and V2, by applying KCL to each node. Now let's mark all the branch currents. In this branch there is 5 ohm current source, no need to mark here. Assume that current through this branch is something X. We'll assume that current through this branch is Z. We'll assume that current through this branch is Y, and current through this branch is W. Here we should observe that all the values are given in terms of mho. Reciprocal of resistance is known as conductance. So these all are conductor values. So we should be very careful while writing the equations. So to avoid the confusion, first we'll try to express all the branch currents in terms of node voltages, because in node analysis node voltages are the variables. So X can be represented as, let this be a reference node and its voltage is always 0. So we supposed to calculate non-reference voltages in terms with respect to reference voltage. So here X is equal to V1 minus this voltage. If there is a resistor, it will become divided by that resistor, but here it is conductance, so it will be multiplied with V1. So I can write it as V1 minus 0, that is nothing but V1, into 3, that is nothing but X. So X equal to 3V1. Z is equal to, Z is the current which is moving from V1 towards V2, that is potential difference between V1 and V2 multiplied by 2 mho. If it is resistor, it will be multiplied by 2 ohm. So here it is V1 minus V2 into 2. I'll simplify this. Z is equal to 2V1 minus 2V2. Similarly, current Y is equal to, Y is the current which is moving from node V1 towards node V2. Therefore, I can write it as V1 minus V2. In this branch, there is another voltage source. We should also consider that one. Minus of minus 5, because its magnitude is minus 5. So this entire thing is multiplied by 4. I'll simplify this. I can write it as 4V1 minus 4V2 plus 20, that is Y. And finally we have W. W is equal to V2 into 1, that is nothing but V2. V2 into 1. Now let's apply KCL to each node, that is V1 and V2. Apply KCL to node V1. We know that in KCL, incoming current is equal to outgoing current. So at this node, all currents are leaving the node, that is X is leaving the node, Y is leaving the node, Z is leaving the node, as well 5 is leaving the node. So in this node, the incoming current is 0, all currents are outgoing current. Therefore I can write it as 0 is equal to X plus Y plus z plus 5, or I can write it as minus 5 is equal to x plus y plus z. Therefore I can simplify this as minus 5 is equal to x is nothing but 3v1 plus y is nothing but 2v1 minus 2v2 plus z is nothing but, sorry, this is the z value 2v1 minus 2v2, and y value is 4v1 minus 4v2 plus 20, 4v1 minus 4v2 plus 20. We'll simplify this. Minus 5 is equal to, so here we have 3, 2 and 4 all are v1 coefficients, that is 9v1, v2 are minus 6v2, and here we have plus 20, or I'll take this 20 on left hand side. I can write it as minus 25 is equal to 9v1 minus 6v2. I will call it as equation number 1. Now let's apply KCL to node V2. So at node V2, current Z is incoming, Y is incoming, 4Vx current is incoming, where W is outgoing. Therefore, I can write Z plus Y plus 4Vx is equal to W. So Z is nothing but 2V1 minus 2V2 plus y is nothing but 4v1 minus 4v2 plus 20, 4v1 minus 4v2 plus 20 plus 4vx I'll write Vx as it is as of now. 4Vx is equal to W. W is nothing but V2. So I'll simplify this further. We have 2V1 plus 4V1, that is 6V1. Here we have minus 2V2 minus 4V2. And if I take this V2 on left hand side, it will be minus V2. So it is minus 2, minus 4 and minus 1, that is 2, 4, 6, 1, 7, that is minus 7 V2 plus I'll write 4 Vx as it is. I'll take this 20 on other side, it will become minus 20. So now we'll try to find Vx value. Here Vx is nothing but y into 1 by 4, because the voltage across resistor is nothing but V equal to I into R. So it is Vx equal to I is the current, Y is the current here, Y into resistor. So in place of resistor he has given the conductor. So it is Vx is equal to Y divided by 4. So here I can write Vx is equal to Y by 4. So we know that Y value is V1 minus V2 plus 5, that is V1 minus V2 plus 5 multiplied by 4 whole divided by 4. Therefore Vx is equal to V1 minus V2 plus phi u. We'll call it as equation number 3. So now therefore, substituting this Vx value in equation 2, I can simplify this as now I'll rewrite equation 2 as 6v1 minus 7v2 plus 4. So Vx is nothing but v1 minus v2 plus phi u is equal to minus 20. We'll simplify this further. It will be 6v1 minus 7v2 plus 4v1 minus 4v2 plus 20 is equal to minus 20. 6v1 and 4v1, that is 10v1, minus 7v2 minus 4v2 is nothing but minus 11v2 is equal to minus 40. Therefore I can write it as 10v1 minus 11v2 is equal to minus 40. I'll call it as equation number 4. Now solving equation 1 and 4, we can find v1 and v2 value. So keep the calculator in equation mode. Here there are two unknowns. In first equation, coefficient of v1 is 9, coefficient of v2 is minus 6, and this value is minus 25, minus 25. In equation 4, coefficient of v1 is 10, coefficient of v2 is minus 11, and voltage value is minus 40. So we get V1 is equal to minus 0.897 volts and V2 as equal to 2.820 volts. These are the node voltages, that is V1 is minus 0.897 volt and V2 is 2.820 volt. Now let's find the power supplied by 5 volt source. Therefore power supplied by 5 volt source So here the power supplied by 5 volt source is nothing but, we know that power is equal to voltage into current, that is V into I. The power supplied by 5 volt voltage source is 5 into current passing through in that branch, that is Y. Therefore power supplied by 5 volt source is P is equal to 5 into Y, and we know that 5 into the value of Y is 4V1 minus 4V2 plus 20. Therefore P is equal to, solving this we can get 5 into, we'll solve this one first. That is 4 into V1 value is minus 0.897 minus 4 V2 is 2.820 plus 20, that is 5.132. it is multiplied by 5, that is into 5, it gives 25.66. Therefore P is equal to 25.66 watts is the power supplied by 5 volt voltage source in the given circuit. This is solution for the given problem. Thank you for watching.